Hey folks, welcome back to Game Geeks. I'm your host, Kurt Wiegel. We're on the set of Game Geeks the Movie 2.0, the sequel today. So don't worry, 2.5, the update, will be up in a couple months. In case you missed this one, you won't miss that much. Today we're talking about Truth and Justice. It is a fairly rules-light, really good supers game from Atomic Sock Monkey Press, which, if nothing else, really has the best name for a game company I've come across in a long time. I mean, really, how can you forget Atomic Sock Monkey? This game runs on the same basic engine, PDQ, Prose Descriptive Quality engine, that also runs the Zantabulous Sorcerer of Zo. Go back and take a look at that. It's a few episodes back. We'll wait for you. Hi, welcome back. Glad you came back. So anyway, here's what happens in Truth and Justice. This kind of takes it to the next level. What it carries with it is your character is defined by qualities. Some of those are normal person qualities. Some of those are superhero qualities. And those are ranked with a qualifier such as good, excellent, and average, poor, and then a number associated with them. For example, good is +2, average is 0. This modifies the 2d6 you roll. So let's say you have a good, and I have good power blast. So I roll my 2d6, come up with a 7. I add my 2 to it for 9. That's what you got. You compare that to target numbers. What's really groovy about this is how you take damage. As you take damage in this, you knock off levels of your qualities, which would explain why your power blast decreases as you get hit by the villain because you're just losing energy. Or your business acumen decreases as you get punched around because you're just not thinking right about it anymore. And it sort of gives the GM ideas of hooks to sink into your character and plots to do with it based on what you lose along the way. Let's say you lose your sidekick. You decide to take points out of your sidekick as you get hurt. Well, guess what? Robin just got kidnapped again. The boy target in action. So, along these lines, what else can you do with it? Well, this book has, in my opinion, one of the best essays and descriptions of superhero ideas, tropes, and it's almost an academic dissertation on the nature of supers. I really recommend reading this just to get an idea and a background on how to use supers in this game. In addition to a really nice academic exercise on the nature of supers, it gives you 3 really good super settings that are really kind of neat. There is second string supers where you play sort of like the backups. The main heroes are gone off doing something else, and you're the ones who aren't quite as tough. You're not Superman. You're not Hulk. You're not Thor. You're more like Green Arrow, or worse, the Green Arrow family. Or you're one of the backups, and all of a sudden crap is going down and you have to do it. The second setting is Super Core, in which you sort of have to really figure out, where your loyalties lie, and are you really for truth and justice and the right thing to do, or are you a bit more greedy? And finally, there's Fanfare for the Amplified Man, which if you take away some of the basic ideas from it, which is that your powers come from an artifact that you inherited and there are a certain number of heroes that have arisen based on that, you could very easily run the TV show Heroes based on this system, and it would work really well. It's rules light enough that you could really focus on what it means to be a hero and using your power, but it gives you the powers, but it also allows for someone like, say, horn-rimmed glasses guy, Noah Bennett, to really fit in and be able to do things without the powers. That's the one thing about this that I really groove on, is the fact that you could really use Truth and Justice and the Prose Descriptive Quality engine to do Heroes, which really has, in my opinion, done a lot for making comic books and superhero genre really popular again from a TV point of view. So, Truth and Justice, a really nice rules-light supers game. It goes along with some of the other supers games we've done earlier in the show. I recommend you go back and look at some of those if you'd like to. But for Game Geeks, I'm your host, Kurt Wiegel. Good day and good gaming.